welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is brought to you by my Switch! That's right, CA finally has a Switch of her own, I don't need to borrow my sister's anymore. I'm so excited, and... oh, a Tranquil Moorcat is in the box it came in. That's adorable, hang on while I take a picture. Yeah, sorry about that interlude, but Tranquil Moorcat is really adorable, heck. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a Switch now, through a somewhat unexpected turn of events. I'm very blessed to have this, so... jumping into it, I finally managed to get my data across, which took a frustratingly different amount of setting things, because I brought my user across and then didn't realise I had to bring the data across separately, and it was all just a bit of a mess. But it is fixed now, and we are ready to go. So, back onto Shrimpy's route. We are at the Goddess's Rite of Rebirth chapter, so I think that's the Holy Mausoleum. We were just about to start exploring when I left off. I think this was a few days ago. Since then I've played some Untitled Goose Game with my good friend, which was hilarious. That game is genuinely incredible. And if you can play it, you definitely should. I may or may not get an episode out of that. Our recording stopped after about an hour on the audio, so we'd only have the start of the game, but the whole thing was an absolute masterpiece. Right, let's see what I can do with these guys. So, Byleth I'm happy with. Edelgard. I know that she gets reclassed after the time skip as a heavy army unit, but I kind of want her to be magey, but I kind of know that I shouldn't. I'll leave it for now. So, Hubie, I can reclass. And you ought to be a monk. Lindy should also be a monk. Bernadetta, Dorothea, Petra, Ignatz. Okay. I'm going to buy some seals. And, if I can, of course. And see what I can do here. Okay. Right, back into certifications. So, Hubie, you're gonna be a monk. That's a weird colour scheme. I assume the red's for Adel, but it's got like the weird green. Not a huge fan. Lindy. You're also going to be a monk. His is nicer. Looks more like Ignatz's.
Well done, me.
Well done, you indeed. Then Bernie. You're going to be a fighter. Ooh, I could put her on a horse if I did this, which would be good. But she's my only archer, really. So I'll put her as a fighter and hope she can still use a lance. This could all be a huge mistake. We'll find out. Dorothea. You're going to be a monk too. Everyone's a monk. Dear Lord.
I pass.
Not that I'm biased towards sorcerers or anything. Petra, you're definitely going to be a fighter. Weird shade of pink on her.
I have 6.
And who's left? Ignatz, my son. Why are you a fighter? Who put you as that? Let's give this a go and see if it works. Oh, no. Oh dear, the choices that were made for him before he came to me. Clearly they were actually using him as an archer, whereas I just throw him onto magic right away. Anyway, new month.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something? It represents great power. Do you know something?
However, could I know something? The stone within...
Anyway, we're continuing with my process of skipping over anything not particularly interesting or important to me. Given that if you're watching my whole series, you'll have seen most of this before. Except this time I'm actually remembering to talk to everyone.
If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
I hope not, otherwise I'm done for. Anyway, so...
Maybe.
There's usually someone in here, but not this month, okay.
It would be terrible if the green... This place... So many...
Precious plants, children.
Okay.
Where is he? Oh, for goodness sake.
The god, could it be that it would seem that your reputation... It's a shame I am not in your class.
Oh, thank goodness. I pressed
Okay.
recruit by accident. I would not be able to cope with having him again.
Hey, Professor. I hope... As for me, I blame...
Yeah, great. Okay, so I'm level D on Faith. In theory, that should make me okay with Lysithia. But we'll find out.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
Good old Deathy McDeath Knight, I assume.
They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
Who knows. Buddy. Pal. Lindy. Are you alright? You don't look alright.
Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Well, you're in luck. We're going down there this month.
Something in the monastery? Even this here kid? I hear that stuff is fake.
Yeah, we're not gonna go after the bad wine.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Even the goddess, they say, not to...
Where am I on Horsey? Need to improve on that for Marianne's sake. Do we have people who need boosting? Yes, we definitely do. Good grief. I'll leave that for a minute though, because if I can find someone else to train me with Horsey, I might be able to get Marianne. Which I would really appreciate right about now. Okay. Anyway, I just saw a hand-drawn map. I think there's possibly a chance that might be for Bernie.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle? Even the Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions. The church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Saros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
That's actually pretty fascinating. So that was how the kingdom gained independence, but a couple of things about this. One, do they really expect me to take the name Lug seriously? Because if so, they're wrong. And two, the War of the Eagle and Lion. Are they really going around naming battles at their school after famous wars? Because, guys, that is not setting a good example. Dear Lord. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, hello.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
What supplies?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay then.
I have something to ask of you.
Sure. What can you do? Nothing I need right now. Sorry, Satith, gonna love you and leave you. Do. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, Ingrid's in here. Sure.
Professor. Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodling.
Not
We
mine.
cannot allow her to come to any harm.
I can think of a few people who might disagree with that there, Ingrid.
So... Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? I'll be working as a guide.
Oh, gatekeeper. Be a good boy, would you?
What do you require?
Get those guys
Farewell.
replenished while I'm here. Ooh, item. Great. Now then. Ooh, okay, this is the Tea Party one, I think.
Setting it is the old. I will stand guard. Please, do me a favor.
Yeah. Great. Who am I gonna give this to?
Oh. I've heard tell. They wouldn't happen to be from.
Kids these days indeed, right. Good grief, everyone's around today.
Let's see.
Dimitri.
All this talk of assassination plots. It is nothing.
No, poor boy.
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a short...
Great. Okay, where am I going now? Caspar and Mercedes are apparently in this area. Do not know where they are. Oh, up there, presumably. Hey, kids. Kids, your teacher is looking for you. Be more convenient, please, children.
Professor? I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea.
Caspar. Caspar, the note literally said this was a plot to assassinate Rhea. What are you doing, man? Why are you like this?
They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
Yeah, it is in this case.
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Training grounds. Great. Fabulous. Wonderful.
Professor?
There's someone who wants to talk to me here. Is it you? No.
Do you know what this room... I say anything that...
Treasure vault. Yeah, it's not there. Nothing interesting.
Hey, Professor?
I'm not trying to go down there. I'm trying to go over here.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Now that's interesting. For reasons that I will cover on that route.
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
Happy you survived?
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Okay. Great.
Right. Speaking
Hey,
of...
Hubie.
Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered?
Yeah.
I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Really? Of course not.
Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
I think you're gonna find that out one day. You may not enjoy it. Clip through the gate. Oh, I can't clip through the gate this time. No! There we go. We got there.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
Well, that was surprisingly adorable.
That reminds me. People seem to think that all the Knights of Seros, for example, they're... Oh, and then we have the Holy Knights, such as Catherine.
Okay. So that's why Catherine's special.
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived.
Yeah, Geralt hasn't changed. I always assumed that was a saint thing, but apparently it's just because he has Nemesis's blood. Nemesis's? Ooh, that does not work for me. Always despised the heat, prepared to fight anywhere. Any tips? Clothing and armor that breathe better. Why not? Great. Who else we got? If you feel overwhelmed by teaching, just ask me for help. I prefer that guiding those imps through those teenage years will be important. Oh, Alois. I think I'll be fine. I was not going to justify that with a better response, quite frankly. Ignatz!
The monastery's so big. How can we narrow down the list of possible targets? The only places I can think of are the vault and the library, and I guess that's it.
Wonderful. So many people here today.
I can't stop thinking about Lenato.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
I'm sorry, Ash. Nothing to be done, I guess.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
He seems like a sweetheart. Boop boop doo. Where's everyone else? I'll stop standing around awkwardly and silently for a minute there.
I have a thought. Have you visited the goddess in general? But as you well, we have a lot.
Okay, great. Ooh, I wonder if you can do horse training.
Well, we have a lot.
No. Boo. Someone let Byleth ride a horse. Not that I'm going for that, but you know.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well, that was adorable.
Here's an idea.
Don't remember her being there last time. Someone who likes telling jokes.
On
that
the day
Alois.
of the rite, the holy... it's sealed.
Yeah, Holy Mausoleum. I know that one. That's where we're headed. I know I'm being very abrupt about this, but, you know, it is what it is.
I have a thought. Have you in... But, well, we have a lot.
Last items.
Oh, this is mine.
Great. That one's Lorenzo's. You're probably Leonie's, yeah. And you're Marianne's, okay. I'll try and remember to do that. All for the golden deer.
Right.
They must know I miss them. Right. Let's actually use some of my renown on this stuff, if I can. Oh, the guy's not there. I guess I have to do that at my desk now. So... I'm just going to start fast travelling at this point, because I'm probably going round in circles. Hey, Cyril! Cyril! Where are you, Cyril? Are you really all the way back here? Darn it, Cyril. You're so far away.
Let's see. Excuse me, I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always... Please don't let her down, okay?
Yeah, of course not.
I hope you're not...
I kind of am just saying that, but I know you love Rhea. For mysterious reasons of your own. Well, he did kind of get saved by her, but you know.
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Please don't.
Oh, come on, I'm only kidding.
So I can't get horse training from you either. Hey, Rhea.
Might you have come looking for me because
other
I am
objectives.
aware.
I should probably be trying to build support points with her because apparently she gets a paralog. And that would be very interesting. Don't think this is the route I'm likely to befriend her on though.
Unbelievable. Pardon? Intriguing.
Oh, you have horse riding training. I'm so close! If I can just get one more today, I might be in a position to recruit Marianne, but I don't think I'll be able to.
Really? Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
It's fun that, that's different dialogue than it was in the Golden Deer route, because I remember she was talking about the church's money, the donations that the nobles had made. So, you know, nice to see something a bit different. Let's go find the people I missed earlier.
No classes on a festival day. Hey, Professor. I feel like security would be Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Well, yeah. Because the room's only open at that point, but
Did you
impressed
know
you know
on
that.
the last day of the rec, it's kind of fun.
Great. Oh, set it's outside. Let's go give him the thing.
Well done. You have my thanks.
I wonder if you like tea. No, I can't give it to you. Is it gonna have to be Lorenz? Because if so, I object based on principle.
Okay.
The goddess, could it be the...
Now, do not think I'm trying to befriend you because of this. But I have to give you this thing.
How kind of...
I will have to repay you sometime.
Great. Now I can throw tea parties, though, which is wonderful. There's lots of people there, okay. I'm gonna go do this first.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
I'm trying. Okay, then. Graduate, Thunderbrand replica. I wonder if that's Claude. Just casually drugging people.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been... The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne.
Great. Sword tournament. Petra, I guess. Won't be able to have a tea party today, but at least I'll have got the quest done.
One more success.
See how this goes. Hey, Tranquil. What? That was a tiny yell from a small cat. Hi, Quitten. Quill. Will you come and make cat noises down the microphone? No, you're going to stand directly in front of the screen so Mummy can't see what she's doing. That's a very tranquil thing to do, isn't it? You Quitten.
My heart is full of victory.
But really, Quill, I cannot see what I'm doing. Quill. Quill, why? And she's gone, just like that. Thanks for your help, Tranquil. And we're out. We made it pretty far, though. Hopefully I'll have better luck with these guys than I did with the deer.
I'm glad I asked you.
Right, okay. Gotta go finish talking to people now. Ba-da-ba-da. Everyone's in here today.
What the? I bet the enemies... What do you think, Professor?
Sure.
Oh. Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my...
Boo. I want you to join me, friend. Your buddy Ignatz is already here.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
Already on it, Shrimpy.
I have a favor to ask. We need more information. Is there anyone else you
Okay,
could talk to?
awkward graphical glitch where I glitch into a bookshelf. Boo-boo-boo. Who else is in here?
Professor.
Maybe I would know if I was on the correct side of the room. Oh, hey.
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but
But depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
You're not wrong. It's different if you know someone who was lost.
I hope nothing bad happens this month.
Once again, this is why I'm not playing classic mode. Because we'd all be goners.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now.
That's just mean.
Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
I do. Poor guy. I love that it looks like basically all of the Golden Deer are just awkwardly hanging around in here.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over? There's been talk that
Well, she's not necessarily beloved by
I don't know
you.
who's to blame for all this commotion, with everyone stuck on guard duty. Yes, I'm actually very...
Boo. Oh, your down is rather interested now. That's good.
I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
I only know a small part of this world.
Oh, excuse me.
Looks like you're both interested. That's good. We'll be getting there. Okay, do I have anyone else left to talk to today? Shamir, where's she? Oh, all the way up there. Okay, great. That's wonderful. But then we're done. For the day, at least, which is exciting. Running around. There we go.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
You're not wrong.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Meh. Think about the enemy's
Do
objective.
you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who.
Sure.
It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
And I will let you do that. Okay. That's everyone. Good old instructing. Right.
Tell me something.
Must I? Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer, then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals? Suggest a new dish of your own, I guess.
Teacher.
No one wants to know how to ride a horse. Oh, again, so you're focusing on lots of riding already, but you want to do that, so sure, why not? Make you feel like you're winning. St. Cethlean Day, why not? Good old Flane.
Our voices are all over the place. I'll keep my voice down.
Great. Of course it's Flane's birthday.
We will do a beautiful...
Okay.
It is done.
I will...
I think...
I'm getting it.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna go around and explore. Continue on my attempts to recruit people. I will let you know if anything interesting happens. Oh, actually, before that. Gonna give this another quick go. I don't have any seals. Oh boy. No, Ignatz. My child. Poor boy, gonna have to work on him.
It seems... it's about your class.
Wait.
Huh?
Yeah!
I should be...
Marianne!
It seems there were 4...
Heck yes!
Yeah.
Wonderful!
I don't know who's to blame. Yes, I'm actually very busy.
Oh, so close. Can't believe I've got Marianne, that's brilliant. Owl feather, right. Who else did I have an item for?
best.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do for today. I can't believe we've got Marianne. That's fantastic. Genuinely exciting. Right, here goes. Oh man. I forgot to motivate everyone. My bad. Oh good. Who knows, maybe I'll become more likable.
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
Quiet or there's a suspicious man? Quiet.
Okay. Why are we being so quiet, though? Oh, look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
Please don't fight him.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
What did I just say? Suspicion isn't enough to go on.
Why not? We can figure out what he's up to after we capture him. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
Stop it, child. Calm down.
There's no time to calm down. I'm just gonna... Oh no. The path he's walking down leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
He's one of their parents, isn't he?
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Yikes. That took a turn.
Great. So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know.
Yeah.
There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it.
Funnily enough, this guy's the other way around. Normally the portraits are all greyed out and the character models are colourful, but in this one he has gold on his portrait and he's just monochrome. How random.
Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
Yeah, you did bad there, Caspar. I'll take responsibility, I guess.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong.
We did.
Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Did that just glitch for a second? Oh well. Well, that was a thing. I should check on my supports, actually.
It is a...
Sorry. That wasn't...
That went well.
My efforts were not in vain.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Oh, I'm closing in on expertise.
Ooh,
I feel
close
like
counter.
I get it now.
I think
Love.
it's coming along.
Right, let's see if we have any supports. No, currently. Who can Marianne support with? Ferdy and Lindy. Okay. Great. I'm gonna go back to exploring. I'll cut it if I don't do anything fun.
I don't know. Yes? I bet you've come to invite me to your class.
Ooh,
What
this is
with my
different.
stupendous grades and all, I would
Ooh.
actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot. This
Yeah.
was a successful interaction, I must say. Please provide me with all the most challenging assignments.
Yes,
I wanna
this month
be
is going
well-equipped
well.
for the future.
Fantastic.
I don't know who's to blame with everyone stuck on guard duty. Our study and
Yeah,
training
inconvenient. Why not? Anyway, who can she support with? I'd imagine Adel. Yeah, Adel and Lindy. Lindy's doing well with the Golden Deer people. Oh, I'm so glad I've got them. It's just Raphael now. I'm coming for you, mate. That's deeply exciting. Ooh, no lessons that day. Claude!
Thanks.
Oh, I wish I was more likely to befriend you. Okay, it's our mission already today. What are you on? I'd be very surprised. Yeah, you're monk. Great. Fabulous. Okay. Here we go then. I'm gonna have to start choosing units to leave out soon. That'll be difficult.
The rite of rebirth is about to begin, but we still don't know what our enemy is after.
We have no choice but to deal with the situation as it unfolds.
Didn't we have this whole conversation with the Black Eagle, the Golden Deer last time where we figured it out?
That does not sound like you at all. I suppose you will be needing my help on this one.
It doesn't matter where they go, they won't get past me. I'll never let them near Lady Rhea.
Caspar, focus. Our mission is to find out what their true aim is.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flane, and in confidence. Please just read as a professor.
Oh, I love them.
Please excuse us.
A coffin. How fascinating.
A coffin? Professor, I do know of one location that has potential. If you can't think of another option, follow me to the Holy Mausoleum beneath the monastery.
Oh, but doesn't she appear there? Or is that not till Flaney Flane? Ah, who the heck knows? Oh, so I swear there's another thing in the Holy Mausoleum later on with the Crest Stones. I don't actually remember where I'm up to with editing, which isn't helping me. Right. I don't like Caspar. I'm sorry, but I don't like you. I don't really use you. But she is a far higher level. Both of them are. I guess until things even out a bit more, I'll use Caspar, but at the same time, I could just get rid of him now. No, I ought to at least try and persist. Boo. I'll just take a minute to get things sorted. Okay, let's give this a go.
We are one step too late. Our unwanted guests are already here.
Ugh, this one is turn-based. Boo. Well, it's all turn-based, but turn-restricted.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Oh yeah, time to get a fancy sword. Sweet.
Our enemy appears to be after the... It would be best to defeat... Look closely. They're...
Yeah, more things I never use.
Pay attention.
Right, Deathy McDeath Knight doesn't attack us from what I remember. You guys will.
Stay focused.
So I'm gonna go with the usual strategy of just grouping up.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Still can't believe he just says his name. That's so stupid.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
I don't want to...
I will prevail.
To be honest, given that I'm playing on hard mode, it might be better off to just abandon Caspar and go with the better units.
I will get the victory.
Harsh but true.
Death Knight,
I don't take...
That knight is a powerful...
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I swear I turned their animations off. They're on for assist though. Oh. Yeah, he's gotta go. Anyway. Okay, they have to be on or off, so I guess they're on for now. Right.
Hard.
You were wide open. Not...
How are you only level 3 still? Yeah, well, you didn't do as horribly as Caspar did.
I'd rather be napping.
I literally forgot his name there. That's how little he means to me. I apologise to anyone who has Caspar as their fave. Same way I apologise to anyone who had Lorenz as their fave in the last route, but nah. Great. We're not actually going to attack Deathy McDeath Knight, but we are going to stand near him, because I'd like to pull in some threat from the sides here for training purposes.
You're weak.
I'm really not talking much this battle. Combination of being tired and concentrating, I guess.
One step.
Anywhere I can hide.
I like her black outfit. It looks good on her. Ooh, chest key. Over there. Okay.
All roses have thorns.
Okay. The music doesn't seem very dramatic on this one either, somehow. It's a bit risky, but whatever. Send him over there.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
You. Ignatz. You're not very well trained right now, are you, Ignatz? Is that everyone? Yes, it is. Nice miss. Love it when they miss.
So shady.
Nope, there goes Ferdy.
Damn it!
Ooh, and Dorothea. This ain't good. I may have been too arrogant here. Perhaps we'll just, you know, get out of the way a little. Tactical retreat, if you will.
That is that.
Take you out.
Such...
Oh, this could all end badly for me, couldn't it? Right.
How humiliating.
Get rid of you. Thanks, Hubie. Still don't like his colour scheme.
I thought I was dead.
That's handy. I'm going to ignore the chests, I think. That was uneventful.
Is that all?
So was that. Great.
No use.
My commentary is appalling right now. Dear Lord. Though again, I don't really know what you expect from me. I also realise I could probably be using these people better, but I'm having a fun time.
Well, how was that?
Who did I even attack then? It clearly wasn't the guy I thought it was. Oh well.
Can I go now?
Bernie's doing really well as a unit.
Hardly worth my
May as well
time.
finish that guy off while you're there. Oh, she took a bad hit. What turn are we on? 7. That's not difficult then.
I'd rather retreat.
I know you would. Okay, you can't heal yet, so let's send Lindy over there. I love you, Ignatz, but you're not terribly helpful at the moment.
Be mindful.
Let's group everyone back up for now. Or all that remain of us. You guys are catching up quicker than I thought you would. Let's do that.
My limit is nearby.
Okay, that's bad. Lindy. That's not Lindy. Lindy! Help!
I will get the victory.
Still a little bit closer than I'd like. Adel, can you take down that guy? Yeah,
Witness
sweet.
my power. That won't.
Good old Shrimpy.
Stay focused.
I'll move me forwards a bit. And come out the way. And you could do with a little tiny bit more healing. Petra, you can wait there. Right.
unexpected.
You'd better get out of the way. Hubie, you can come take down some people. Let's go with that.
My limit is nearby.
Do that. Oh, no, I didn't mean you. But you can heal Petra while you're there.
Caution is
Petra.
needed.
You can do that. Then you can come finish that guy off. Okay, she's reclassable again. That's exciting. And Byleth, you can come here. Part of me still wants to call Byleth Aurora. Guess that's stuck. No! Petra! Okay team, let's just go over here, shall we? If you can heal yourself, heal yourself. Oh yeah, that's a good point, he can gambit.
A great help.
Wonderful.
I'd rather retreat.
You can come up here, Lindy, go help her out.
I will prevail.
And then Adel, you can just help yourself. No! Oh boy. Mistakes have been made here.
I actually won!
Do that. Then Adel, how about you? Yeah, you can do some amount of damage. Aurora can do a lot of damage, so actually who's a higher level right now? Frustratingly, it's Shrimpy.
A chance to grow.
There we go, not for long. Caught up nicely. Lindy, you can heal Adel. And you can go here. Again, I'm not gonna bother going off the beaten path to sort stuff out. I just want to get a victory at this point, because I have made a bit of a mess of things. The struggle of hard mode and trying to persist with bad units when I don't have to. Right, here goes. Yeah, breaking the seal, that jazz, I get it. Nice job, Hubie. Okay, you can't really do a lot, so I'll use you to heal up Byleth. It's great. Simple logic, sure. Do that, get him a bit more EXP, and then bring you in for the kill.
As expected.
Here we go then. Nice. And you are also reclassable. Oh yeah. That shot really makes him look like he's tiny next to a staircase, and I find it very funny. Like the Sword of the Creator somehow magically shrunk him. so glowy. Goodbye. Scary plague doctor sorcerer type man.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
Bye.
He got away. That sword. Why is it...
That's the sword that was in the casket. Seems to be shimmering, almost as though...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
Yeah, more or less.
Round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Sweet. Oh, thank goodness we're all motivated. I needed that. Well, you know, not me personally, but the students did. Oh, I have to close that. I thought it would just go away. Save progress. Now then, what are we into next?
As
Good
all
old
of
monthly
you have
aftermath.
committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. It is unnecessary.
What? You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate.
Now this is interesting as well. Because they claim to have nothing to do with the Western Church. And if that is true, then I wonder who they really do work for. It could be the Slytherys, but I would doubt it.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony. You are well past the hope.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen.
It's no use arguing. May your souls find peace as they return.
And here goes the church, cutting off people's heads again. Or whatever it is they do.
Monster. We know you've...
This concludes the investigation.
Always fun. Oh, Edelgard was
That's
there.
that, I suppose. The
Fine.
assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear.
Big shock.
It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
The Western Church.
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities.
That doesn't seem more efficient.
The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the Knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to...
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church.
Well, I don't even know my dad's age. Or I don't think I even know my own age. So quite frankly, the fact I don't know anything about the church probably isn't my first concern here.
I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
You're something of a dick, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Would you two mind not having a conversation like you're the only ones in the room? See, this is part of my problem with this route. In the Golden Deer, everyone was just talking. In this one, it's Hubie and Shrimpy. And like, I find Hubie amusing, if a bit mean. But guys, you have a whole character roster here. Please use it.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary
Thank you.
sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
Does it though?
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us.
Oh, the same, for sure.
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Bad time for Seteth to walk in. On us all cheerfully dissing the Archbishop. At least they did get the other Black Eagles to talk.
Lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The sword.
Ah, the weapon wielded by the
thief. I doubt you will be surprised. There's more, even without the Creststone.
Absurd. The King of Liberation's blood.
They must be allowed to keep it. For now. As for your request, I assent.
Good.
Yeah, skipping over that one a bit, because, you know.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator.
That random guy will be a lot more relevant in this route, I presume. But, you know, we've seen that bit, so...
That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious. It is also for now.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger?
I genuinely love how dumb with everything Seteth is. It's beautiful.
Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again...
His voice is cracking and everything, it's brilliant. I admire your voice actor. I'm gonna have to look that up later so I can admire them properly.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
I thought Nemesis was a
When
Mechon.
Fodlan was attacked by Wick, Nemesis used that sword. However, Lady Rhea, I beg you to
No. I have since the death of now. After
I understand. There you have it, Professor.
He's so done.
The sword of the Creator? And I really can't read that Rhea. That sword is clearly precious.
Yeah, it's odd.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has the sword of the... such as the one that...
Catherine.
Yes, her. The sword, it bears a... I despise
Yeah, no
whatever
Creststone,
comes...
I know. Does that mean our next one is going to be poor old Mictlan? Entirely possible. I've been going for over an hour already.
Part 1.
Ah, yes.
White clouds.
It is good old Mictlan.
Verdant rain moon.
Nice to know I'm getting the hang of the timeline
Tower
on
of
this.
Black winds.
Given that I'll have to do it at least one more time, if not twice. Because, yay.
The ceaseless rains
yes.
that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain,
This reminds me a lot of the
sparkling as it
tapestry
falls
they use
against
all the
beams
time
of
in Breath of the
emerging
Wild.
sunlight,
Maybe that's
is a
why I like
constant
this so
reminder
much.
to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a
Swear one of my
glorious
cats just
rainbow.
made a, like, proper squeaking noise. Who knows? And given that I'm now using my Switch, which is still so weird to say, I have got it connected to the internet, so I could do that if I wanted to, but can I be bothered? Not really. Great, funding. Love that. Okay, here we go again.
I have a new mission for you, Professor.
Wonderful.
I would like for you to take your...
They stole a hero's relic. Their leader's name is Mictlan.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest.
Well,
Such
that's
happenings are
savage.
fairly common within the kingdom.
Poor guy, that kind of
The
sucks.
Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power, even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
Feel kind of bad for Mictlan now.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We, unfortunately, so we are entrusting.
The sword of the however,
I must remind you, also, you should know that...
Professor,
great.
I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Saros could not hope to defeat you.
Yeah, you might want to bear that in mind for the future, Shrimpy. Oh, why does it matter?
I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize.
Thanks.
Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
If we left, or what do you mean? I'm gonna go with what do you mean.
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Great.
Good of you to come, Professor. Specifically, I have event in other after. However,
yeah, crest of flames. I get it.
You're a legend. There can.
You can tell this is a second playthrough, can't you? Manuela, flowers, I guess. Sure, support. Why not?
Save.
Well, I want to say is that a ghost, but I should probably attempt to take this seriously.
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
Yeah, we established this already.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I heard something, or I was restless. I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Bad dreams?
So you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
What are they about? Because it's not going to be anything I can help with.
Just my childhood. A time before I had realized who I was destined to become.
You can trust me with anything, it's none of my business. You can trust me.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try. But only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
That's awful. I already knew this going into it because of what I've heard, but that doesn't make it any easier to hear about, even if it is fictional. I'm gonna go with how could such a thing happen, just to see if I get any more info.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Never again.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Yikes. This is surprising.
Good to see you, Professor. Rare for you to come talk to me.
That's a change in mood.
I'd love it if you could teach me more about training and stuff like that. I know that ain't easy
Gladly.
with me stuck in a different class and all. Why don't you put me in your class?
Yes, please.
Really? I was
Come
only
on
kidding
in.
around. But if you're offering, I won't say no. You better not go easy on me.
Yeah.
You gotta toughen me up if I'm gonna become a proper knight.
A replacement for Caspar. Oh, harsh but true. I suppose I can always use him as an adjunct for supports later on. Great, let's have a look at... Oh, lots of supports. I'll do certifications and then supports, and then I will probably end this episode because I have to work tomorrow. What do we got? Mercenary, thief, or priest. I will probably go for thief again, as and when I can. Nope, wrong button. Bernadetta, what can you do? Archer. That might be good. More range on the bow, that would be very helpful. He's level 9, okay. I'm gonna reclass Bernadetta rather, then. Because I would love that extra range. Oh, that outfit looks cute on her. Nice.
Passed.
Okay, now then, do I want to try Ignatz again? In the hope that he might make it this time. Raphael, what are you? You're a fighter already, good. Oh, sweet, you can actually do it now. Wonderful. Is he wearing the same outfit as Lindy? No wonder I like them.
I can't...
Sweet. Okay, supports.
Completely unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
Ah, she calls him Hubie too. Wonder if I heard that first. Oh, actually, I think my friend mentioned that nickname to me and it just
A
stuck.
routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And?
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she?
Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
This has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant. I do what is in her best interest. Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that way to me. I bet you'd follow any order Adi gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if Adi commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
Is this going to end with them getting married just so he can prove a point? Because it feels like that's where this is going.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will?
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
I kind of ship it. We'll see how this goes.
outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
That's ominous.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night.
Really sounds like his voice actor must have had fun with this role. I mean, he is going all out.
A strange giggle. The glimmer of a needle in the dark. The sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no
This
good.
is terrifying.
I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future.
Yeah, your tone just changed like 100%. You were definitely being mean on purpose, Hubie.
How did you manage to faint while standing up?
That's a face.
Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Oh, that portrait of him is quite cute. That was an experience.
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Why can't she support with Ignatz if they both like painting? Let them paint.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhardt. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
Let them support.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you! Mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise.
Whole mood. Genuinely a mood right there.
However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nah! No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's not the... This is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
Quality.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, Maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes. Like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies. And you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
We're up to date there now. I've already forgotten who... Everyone can support with Linhardt, good grief. How many people can he support with the other houses? Oh, it's literally just those two. Naturally. Okay, oh, I would love to keep going. It's so tempting, but no. I have work tomorrow. I'm working all weekend. I have to sleep. So, I won't have a chance to play tomorrow either because I have to work late and then go to a thing. But I'm so glad to be back, and I'm so glad to be playing this on my Switch. I don't have time pressure anymore. I'll be able to finish all of the routes when I want to. And I've got Astral Chain as well in the bundle with my Switch, and I'm really excited about playing that. So I'll probably record that when I'm done with FE16, but let's face it, that could be a while yet. So until next time I'm on it, goodbye!